Hello friends, and happy Thursday to you. It is the 9th of January 2025, and our message of the day today comes from Spirit. And Spirit wants us to have a short conversation around dealing with pain, suffering, loss, disappointment, when things go wrong in life, because you know what, unfortunately that happens, doesn't it? It would be amazing and wonderful and fabulous if we could push a magic button in the sky and make everything just be okay all the time. But how would we learn? How would we grow? How would we become and achieve and attain the things that we need to? So the universe does this to us, sends us disappointments and sends us suffering and pain and trauma and disappointments and whatever, in order to help us grow, learn, and become a better version of ourselves. So what Spirit want me to say to you today is that when you are going through these moments of suffering, when you are going through these moments of pain, of whatever it might be, it's how you react and respond to that matters. We're always going to have the lessons, okay? That is just, it's par for the course. Being human means having problems, having challenges, but it's how you respond to it. It's how you react to it that truly matters. Because if something goes wrong, so let's say, for example, you are in the market for a new job opportunity, for a new working opportunity, and you're applying everywhere, you're sending your CV out, you're probably interviewing, you're doing all the things, but you're just not getting the job, and you're suffering or experiencing disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. It eventually starts chipping away at your self-esteem, doesn't it? Now, every time you receive a disappointment, every time you receive a no answer, a rejection, you could either get into that emotion and feel sad and feel despondent and possibly angry and frustrated and all of those kind of things, and then start thinking, oh, you know what, nobody likes me and nobody loves me, and feel sorry for yourself. You could possibly in the despondency feel like, oh, I'm just going to give up because there's clearly nothing out there for me. Or you could look at each rejection and say, thank you for rejecting me because you weren't the right job for me. Thank you for saying no to me, because taking the job with you might not have actually made me happy, might not have actually fulfilled my goals. And recognizing that each no is a step closer to a yes, because eventually there is going to be a yes. Unless, unless of course, you're applying for the wrong kind of position. So when things go wrong, when we experience tragedy, when we experience pain and disappointment and heartache, sometimes we have to experience that because it shifts our mindset, it shifts our focus, and it allows us to start looking at ourselves in a different way and saying, actually, where do I need to be? How do I need to be? What is important for me right now? Where should I be going? So every heartache, pain, and suffering is an opportunity to grow, to learn, to adapt yourself. If you're not doing that, you will have repeated patterns of loss, of suffering, of disappointment, etc. I notice in my readings that I do with clients on a one-on-one basis, I often get people saying, when will my luck turn? When will things turn around for me? And my answer is always from Spirit, immediately. Spirit saying, when are you changing your actions? When will your circumstances improve? When you change what you're doing. You've all heard the saying, doing the same thing over and over and over again, but expecting different results is a form of madness. You've all heard that. We know that, but yet we don't do it in our lives. So when we experience tragedy, when we experience disappointment, take it as a message and a sign from Spirit that you need to change, that you need to adapt, that you need to look different. When I say look different, look for a different thing. Look for what it is you're looking for in a different way. You need to change your reaction. You need to change your action. You need to change what you're doing, how you're doing it, what you're doing it for. You need to change your perceptions. You need to change you. You can't change your external environment. That is out of your control. The external environment is not something you have control over. The only thing that you have control over is you. So the only thing that you can change, that you can modify, that you can adapt, is you. So if you keep experiencing disappointment, so I've given an analogy of somebody looking for a job. Let's have an analogy of relationship. Because, yeah, I know this is a tough one. This is a tough one for most people, that they just can't seem to find the perfect partner. And again, I'm going to say the problem may sit with the partner because maybe they're just not a nice person. But maybe the problem sits with you, in that you are looking for the wrong kind of person. Or you've got yourself into a state of desperation where you will accept any old nonsense that comes along because you're so desperate to have this perfect relationship. The only thing that you can change is yourself. So if you start adjusting yourself and saying, what is truly important to me? What kind of a relationship do I truly want? Do I truly need? Where is my level of acceptance? Where is my level of expectation? Adjust that. And if you're having bad relationship after bad relationship, it's because your expectation limits are too low. You need to increase it, and you need to not settle for a relationship that falls beneath that. Puppies are saying good morning. So if you have a relationship and it doesn't work out, it's because you lowered your standards. You accepted someone less than ideal for you. Change your expectations, change your ideals, change your where you're looking, how you're looking, etc. Change your behavior in order to change the outcomes. I love that, actually. Change your behavior in order to change the outcomes. I think that's going to be the phrase of the day. Change your behavior in order to change the outcomes. Friends, I'm going to leave that with you. I am sending you so much love and so many blessings. And until we connect again tomorrow, take care.